Good morning, candidates. My name is Ednaline H. Flores, and I am your assessor for food processing and safety. I would like to acknowledge the presence of Ms. Jovi G. Escobar, our Assessment Center Processing Officer, Ms. Joyce Fuentes, our Assessment Center Manager, and Mr. Renato Babalo, our TESDA representative from TESDA Provincial Office. Sir, good morning. You do not have to worry about his presence. He is only here to oversee the conduct of competency assessment and to check if the conduct is in accordance with the competency assessment methodology and procedures. He will not assess you. Before I start, let me check first your attendance. So, as I call your name, please sign into this attendance sheet. First is candidate number 1, Ms. Herrera Marisha H. Sign here. Okay, thank you. Okay, I have here your accomplished self-assessment guide. This is an indication that you know and can perform all the units of competency enumerated in this qualification. So today, I am going to administer the competency for food processing and safety. So it is the qualification level with processed foods by salting, curing, and smoking, processed foods by fermentation and pickling, processed foods by sugar concentration, processed food by drying and dehydration, processed foods by thermal application. Okay, candidate number 1, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, given all the materials, tools, and equipments, you are required to perform processed foods by sugar concentration. I will be observing you while you are performing the task. After your demonstration, I will ask some related questions about your performance. You may call me when there is a need for me to translate or to explain for clarification. After your oral questioning portion, I will give you feedback for your performance. So, is there any questions or clarification?
None so far, ma'am.
Okay, so you may start now.
Go.
Okay, how about you, candidate number 2? Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, given all the materials, tools, and equipments, you are required to perform processed foods by sugar concentration for 30 minutes. I will be observing you while you are performing the task. After your demonstration, I will give you questions that are related to your performance. You may call me when there is a need for me to translate or to explain for clarifications. So, after your oral questioning portion, I will give you feedback about your performance. So, is there any questions or clarifications?
None, ma'am.
Okay, so you may start now. Okay, Mrs. Herrera. According to your performance, you performed the task, the standard requirements of the qualification. So, here's the rating sheet and the cars. Please affix your signature on the candidate's signature portion. This is a proof that you accept my decision. Here. Okay, thank you. You can get your national certificate to Mr. Eli Reyes, our assessment focal at the provincial office, after 10 working days. And you may get the assessment result to the assessment center manager after the assessment was done. So, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Mrs. Valerio. So, according to your performance, you performed the task, but there is a fall short of standard. I am very sorry that you were not able to perform within the standard requirements of the qualification. You have to review or practice the activities related to the competency requirements to the qualification further. You can come back after a month for assessment or when you feel confident enough that you have acquired the competence. You don't have to worry. You will only be reassessed on the part of the activity that you were found not yet competent. So here's the rating sheet. Please, and the cars, affix your signature on the candidate's signature portion. This is a proof that you accept my assessment decision, and you may get the assessment result of the assessment center manager after the assessment was done. So you may sign here. Okay, thank you, Miss Valerio.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you and good luck.